You know, it's not easy being a police officer. Day in and day out, they risk their lives to protect us. But lately, some police officers have been seeing things. In Detroit, police killed a man who was holding the remote control to his VCR. The police said it appeared to be a gun. In Arkansas, a policeman shot a man who was holding a hair clip. The police thought the clip was a gun. In Chicago, a police officer shot a South Side woman who was carrying a spatula. You guessed it, he thought the cooking utensil was a gun. These days, it seems like when a police officer sees a black person, they see a monster. And every time he sees a black person holding something, he sees a gun. One night last year, 4 New York City police officers saw the same thing at the same exact moment. They shot and killed Amadou Diallo by firing 41 bullets because they all saw a gun in his hand. But once again, it wasn't a gun. This time, it was a wallet. A wallet? Time to make the streets safe again.
There's a reason why we want to own these guns. You pointed out last week that we're #1 in gun ownership, and then Yemen.
It's number 2, a distant number 2.
A distant number 2. So why us? Why do we have this? And the majority of these guns, I mean, the vast majority of these guns, are owned by people who live in safe parts of town, or mostly in suburbs and rural areas.
Michael Moore's our guest. You own a gun.
Well, when I made the film Bowling for Columbine, I went to a local bank where they had a giveaway. If you opened up a certain bank account, you know, a CD.
You got a gun?
You got a gun. Yeah, you used to get a toaster.
Yeah, a gun?
They're handing out guns. So
you got one.
So I got a gun. Yeah.
Where is it?
Well, actually, I'm thinking about raffling it off to raise money for a good cause or something, because I really.
You feel funny with it around?
Yeah, I don't think that you know, I have enough security where I don't, you know, need to worry about that. So
good.
You know, it's kind of, well, it's not good actually. The fact that why would I need security? I'm just making movies, you know.
You're a little innocent movie maker.
I mean,
let's take another call. From Huntington Beach, California, for Michael Moore. Hello.
Thanks, Sarah Adamson. I'm with WRC. I was hoping to just get a couple questions with you, if that would be okay.
Oh, the Yippee Cafe.
Right now, with everything that's going on with Obama signing the NDAA, and now that we've heard about the white papers, you know, they're justifying being able to kill anyone on their watch. Do you think that America is facing a tyrannical government, or we are facing tyranny?
What we're seeing are the early baby steps that all tyrannical governments and institutions have faced at the very beginning, where it doesn't look like tyranny. It seems fine. There seems to be rationale behind it. But in your heart of hearts, you know that these laws being passed do not support civil liberties. They do not support freedom. They do not support living in a free society. And they must be opposed right now at their very beginning, or our children or grandchildren are going to suffer greatly.
I definitely agree. Do you not see any correlation with that and the gun control bills that he's trying to push at the same time that all this is happening?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear their...
At the same time that all this is happening, this definitely looks like, you know, the early stages of what other countries have done, other tyrannical governments have done. At the same time, they also started implementing gun control, which is what he's doing. Do you see any correlation between those two?
No, because I think gun control is a good idea.
What about other countries, like you said, that was their beginning steps too, like Korea and Germany, other countries implemented gun control? I
don't think their initial steps, that wasn't one of the first things they did. That's a crazy thing. That's like saying Hitler and the Nazis invented the Volkswagen. So, I mean, I know a lot of people love driving Volkswagens, but so...
Sure, but don't you think that's a civil liberty, that's self-defense, that...
No, I think you have to have on any device, just like a car or whatever, it should be registered. People have to show that they know how to use the device. And
but at the same time, when he's trying to indefinitely detain Americans...
Do you think a driver's license is an infringement on our civil liberties?
No, I think this is a completely different...
Why don't I have a right just to come out of the garage and go on the road?
But the thing that we're facing here...
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.